Alrighty, let's create a user account, an administrative level user account for ourselves. That's this project right here. So log back into our servers, and the work we've done so far is great, right? I mean, I did just to mention, I did go ahead and turn off SSH. I disabled that now that we're done with the patching, and our certificate looks good. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about my work here. Yeah, I need an account for myself. We've been logging in as the root user, and we need to create an account for ourselves. The way that we do that then is we go to manage over here on the left. We go to manage, we go to security and users, you go to users. You can see that this is the default account that we've been using. This is my account for gaining access to look at your work and to help troubleshoot, and I create an account for myself. So that's me. Once you have created your account, then I'll come in and I will put a more complex password on this account. As you know, right now we have that password that I shared with you by email, and I won't disable the root account. What I'll do is I'll just put a complex password on it. So let's create an account, a new account, and I'm going to create one for Bogus Bob. Being again that that this is Linux based, it is case sensitive. Okay, and we'll give Bob a password. VMware does require complex passwords, and if you give it a less than complex password, it'll just stop you and give you some criteria about, that you need to give it a complex password. See if I got those matched right. I'm not a very good multitasker. Okay, looks like I do. Looks like I got those both right. All right, so we've done that now. We've created them, but we haven't given our user any permissions. That's done in a separate place. To do that, we go over to host and we go to actions and we go to permissions. I know it's different, right? It's like in Windows. Anyway, it's different, right? So let me just go through that with you again. To get to where you do the permissions, you select over here in the navigation, you select host, and then you come over to the actions drop down, and then you go to permissions, and you can see that we've got the two users that we're familiar with. These are like system accounts, these other ones. And we go to add a user. We don't see our newly created user, but if you hit the drop down, you'll see any user that hasn't been assigned permissions. So we select the user. Common mistake is to forget to also hit this drop down. Very common mistake. Go ahead and hit that drop down and give yourself administrator privileges. That's right. Give yourself the admin privileges. Woohoo! Okay. And add user. The screenshot that we're going to be looking for here is this. It's that the user that you've added and that the role of administrator has been applied. And that's it. That's it. This lab is due on Sunday night. And so then after I grade the labs, I'll come in and I'll remote into all the machines and I will update the existing password on the root account. Way to go. Way to go. Week 1 projects are done. Next week, we'll be looking at doing the additional configurations, setting static IPv4, IPv6 addresses, setting network time references, creating additional data stores. There's just a list of post-installation tasks that are common on ESXi servers. So you should feel good about your work. The server is assigned to you. It's no one else is sharing this with you. And you're good to go. Alrighty. Let me know if you have any questions, or I'll watch our Outlook group and we'll just keep moving forward. So then I'll see you either in our Outlook group or in the next video.